Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here and
it's your girl Neetu here.
And basically guys, a lot of you were asking how to join real estate, and so Neetu is going to be asking me questions about joining real estate, and I'm going to make a video for you answering your question how to become a realtor here in Calgary or in Edmonton in Alberta. I know a lot of you are going to be asking where we are at, so Neetu, where are we?
We are in East Village in Calgary downtown, in this beautiful park in East Village besides Fort Calgary, right?
That's correct. So guys, that's where we are, and today Neetu is going to be asking me questions.
That's right. So you better be prepared.
How to become a real estate agent here in Calgary.
Okay, so my dear husband Igor, tell me, what are the steps involved in becoming a real estate agent?
Well, there's actually a bunch of steps, guys, and need to.
Okay.
So first step is, well, you have to determine your eligibility. So you need to have completed the high school. It's a very demanding requirement. Okay. The next part is to prove your English test. So basically what you do is you pay $100 to Real Estate Council of Alberta to determine your eligibility. And after that, you need to take your education. That will be step number 2. Once you're done with your education, and we'll look at it in more details. Once you're done with your education, you have to join the brokerage. Then you apply for your licensing, and then all the fun begins.
So how do I check with the board if I'm eligible to take the exam?
Well, first you have to determine eligibility for studying. So you spend I think it's about $100. I have to double check that, but guys, I'll leave all the details on the video, correct numbers here in the description. Anyways, first thing is you have to pay $100. Then they determine if you're eligible. If you are eligible, good. Next part about it is to, once you're determined that you're eligible to take the education, is to actually do the course.
So how much do I have to pay, and how much do I have to study for it?
Well, for studying, you get basically for about 14 months to get your education done, and you have to get enrolled into a program. Basically, you first do, if you want to become a real estate agent, you first do the fundamentals of real estate. So it is $1,250 if I'm correct, and then you have to do an exam on that. So fundamental, there's 2 big books on that. I'm going to show it to you in a moment. Real estate for fundamentals, well, I have them over here for you. So this is the fundamentals of real estate from Real Estate Council of Alberta. This is the first program. These are the 2 books. Now luckily you don't have to deal with this paper no more, because everything is online now. They don't really send you books no more. But when I first signed up for real estate 2 years ago, I paid $1,200 or $1,250, like $1,300 you can say, and then I didn't do nothing. So I got the books and I didn't do the test in 14 months. So this time I actually paid, and I actually went and I did the test. That's how I got my licensing. But this is the amount of reading that you would have to do in order to become a real estate agent here in Calgary.
Hey, those are pretty big books.
Yeah, so right now, good thing is, well, Neetu knows my history. First I enrolled to do that test myself. About 2 years ago I paid for the books, and then I didn't do anything about it. So it was about, I wasted $1,250 for that.
Yes.
And for Neetu knows about it, so it expired. So I had to pay again. But this time they didn't send me any books. They did everything the same, but it's all online. So you literally can study and did everything online now. It's about the same amount of reading, but it's
much better than turning the pages on the books.
Yeah, I like it way more like that. It's faster, more interactive, and by the time you're done, you're doing the test from every chapter that you do, and basically by the time you're done, you're prepared to do the exam. Now I of course went and revised the chapters before the exam. So once you're done with fundamentals of real estate, you book an exam that is $150 to do. It's a 3-hour exam, about 120 questions if I remember right, and after that you have to choose which specialty of real estate you want to do. So you either want to do residential, that's where everyone started, that's what I'm starting with, residential, then there is commercial, then there is property management, and then there is rural. So basically what happens is that you choose one of those categories and then you study. It's another $850. Again, they send you a ton of reading materials, and then once you're done with studying that, you have to do another exam for $150.
Okay, hold on. You're just giving me too much information at one time. My head is going to go. Okay, so what you're trying to say is that I pay the fees, I study, and I can choose out of the 4 options that you said.
Yeah.
Real estate, commercial, property.
Residential, commercial, property management,
Right.
Rural.
So I can choose any of the options, and I don't have to pay anything extra. It's already paid with the course.
No, basically once you paid $1,250, you did that residential, you did that fundamentals. Now you have to pay $850 more.
Okay.
So basically, what happens is that in total, I actually have a number on my phone here.
That's a lot of money, Igor.
It's about $3,250. I'm going to just pull up the exact number, because once you're done with your study, you also have to get the REX insurance. So basically, errors and omission and REX, it's another $750 once you join the brokerage.
So I might be filing for bankruptcy before I ever get started.
And that's the reason, if you're planning to join real estate, you have to have enough savings.
Okay.
Because on top of that, I can get you the exact number. Yesterday, after I joined the brokerage, I paid the brokerage fees for joining, right? So I did the entire education, $3,250, and everything is done. So I passed all the tests, everything is done, not counting that $1,250 that I lost before, just not going to calculate it, right? So anyways, I got it all done. Now I paid $750 for REX insurance. It's for errors and omissions, and real estates have to be, so it's $3,250 altogether. Now I had to become a realtor.
Ooh.
With the C in the end for copyright. So for that you need to be joining the real estate board.
Okay, and how much more money is it here?
And I don't want to disclose it on this video because I was totally not prepared for it when I was getting ready for this. It's about $2,400 more on my credit card.
Okay.
So in total my calculation comes about guys,
We are too afraid to disclose it because...
I'll just make it as a pop-up on the screen right now, guys. Over here, right? Okay, so you can see it. I want to say that number. It's how much money I spend.
So basically what you're trying to say is that you need to have at least $10,000 minimum in savings before you ever think about doing real estate, which is not too bad. I think it's kind of lesser as compared to any other business I think you would want to start, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's still cheaper than starting any other business, but yet it's like a business. You're starting your own business. And a lot of real estate agents I spoke to, it took them at least 6 or 8 months to do their first transaction, their first sale. So you have to take into consideration that next 6 months you might be living on your savings as well. So people are saying that it's best to have all this money to saved up, minimum of, like you said, $10,000. I would say $15,000. The more money you have is better, because for the next 6 months, once you join, you still might not even do any transactions while you're building your business before it starts picking up. So, talking to all real estate agents, I was talking to these people and I was saying, so what's the main challenge for everyone? And everyone is saying that the biggest challenge is, well, not to go broke before you start selling places, because you also have to join a brokerage once you are in real estate. So for example, guys, I'm not going to put names, okay, because guys, it's not good, okay. I'm not supposed to put names out there, but I'll tell you example. Some big names charge up to $1,500 a month in brokerage fees, and some of them charge in percentage wise and a brokerage fees like $400-500 a month. So just to be with the brokerage, you also have to pay monthly fees, even if you are not making any money at all. Mm-hmm. So guys, this is why I joined the Realty, because they are one of the biggest, fastest growing brokerages in North America, and also their brokerage fees are very less. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to go for them. And they're also cloud based, and they offer a residual income. They have this system in place where you can make shares within the company from your transactions. You can have a revenue share within other agents, and also, guys, by joining this brokerage, basically by joining this brokerage, guys, as well, to our group, I would say, of people, because there's people there from the United States, from Canada, hundreds or if not thousands of agents are there in a wolf pack. You're going to get access to all of those materials out there, all of them, coaching and training and support from all of the agents. So it's a big group of people out there, and if you are joining it, make sure you contact me, guys, because in order to do that, you have to mention that you are sponsored to join EXP from myself, Igor Ryltsev, in order to have access to that group. I'll leave all the contacts and the details of this video, guys, to check out.
Are you saying that when I pay my brokerage fees for EXP, the amount you mentioned, do I have to pay anything extra for becoming a Wolfpack?
No, basically to join in Wolfpack, there is no extra fees.
Okay.
You're going to have access to myself and one of the biggest, performing agents there on the market as well, including in the United States. So it's really good. You'll get access to marketing tools and a lot of programs, webinars that happen almost daily out there. So it's a really strong community there, really good group.
So also wanted to ask, is EXP going to help with any kind of lead generation?
Well, they do have that KV core software there, and the lead generation, one of the best out there. Basically, usually it costs about $500 a month to have it, but this brokerage is offering it for free. But guys, I can provide all the details in more, I'll leave links in the description of this video for all the details on EXP, on the cap, on the split, and everything is going to be there, so we don't make this video into 30 minutes video. So Nito, what do you think? Do you have enough savings to join real estate?
Well, maybe not this year, maybe next year. You never know.
No, that's true. But it's actually a really good time, because Calgary for the last month, what was that? April? I'm almost on the mountain in a month now, right now.
Yeah, it's May right now.
Basically, guys, in April, Canada sold its record amount of 3,209, I don't even know how I remember those numbers, houses. Basically the record amount since any economic boom out there. So basically, guys, if you are going to be joining right now, it's crazy how many houses are getting sold. The industry is booming, and it's like if you have to start it right now, I think you have to start it right now.
Okay, so what do you think if I join the brokerage and also keep my job at the same time? Do you suggest if it would be better for me to do real estate as a part-time thing, or?
Well, I can make actually a separate video about that, but I can tell you this: there are people who do that part-time, but it's very challenging to do real estate part-time. There is a really high percentage of people who do not succeed in doing it part-time. So it's, there are people who do succeed, but a lot of people who are under impression to go there part-time and make a lot of money. It's a really complicated, difficult job, and there are agents working 12 hours a day, and that's how they get to those heights of making a ton of money, by working really hard. I think the best way to join real estate is full-time and to contribute all your time towards it. It's basically your own business, starting your own business, and there is no limit on how much you can grow. So if part-time, that's how much you're going to be making, but if you're going full-time, there's a way higher chance of success and building a good income.
Okay, good to know.
Well, so for now, guys, what we want to tell you is that Nito decided to make me a real estate agent.
Yes.
So that
you're the guinea pig, and I can check whether it's actually performing or not, and then I might jump into it later.
And this is, guys, I want to tell you, is a big thing how a lot of people are joining real estate with their spouses. So what they do is they do it in teams or on groups, guys. So basically a husband or a wife would be a real estate agent, the other partner would be there like, you know, an unlicensed assistant or something like that. So it can be a family business, and I was told that according to the Canada revenue there can be even a revenue split or something like that. I don't know exactly how it works. I'll talk to the CPA, but if you are thinking of doing something like a business where your spouse who can do certain activities without the license, but they cannot do anything that requires a license, there's lots of details on it. I'm not going to be covering in that video, but some people do it like that.
So meaning I'm going to get paid, no matter what.
I get paid anyways, anyways, my wife. It's like always. And then guys, okay, so basically let's end the video, because I think we have uncovered the video a lot. We got a lot of public shy here. Please do let us know in the comments down below if you want to see me do more videos. Leave a comment down below.
Yes. And give us a big fat thumbs up.
And subscribe. See you soon, guys.